Hi, Jesse. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Jojo. How you doing?
Fine, thank you, man.
All right.
Thank you for meeting up to do this interview with us.
All right. You're welcome.
You have a nice studio here.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks for choosing me to do an interview.
All right.
And I would like to do more with you guys anyways. Whenever you're ready, just hit me up.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Cool.
We'll start off by asking you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
I go by DJ JP. Mostly people know me as DJ JP, and I actually have a team that we do photography, videography, uplighting for events, weddings, engagements, any sort of parties in
Okay.
Virginia.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So you mentioned that you do photography, videography, uplighting, DJing, a whole bunch of stuff. That's great. It's hard to ask you exactly how you came up doing this or that, but what do you, as an individual, I know that's what your team does, but as an individual, what do you do as an individual? What's your skill in all these things?
Individual, I'm the main boss of my company, and I run everything.
Okay.
I'm like the guy behind the scenes, but I send my guys to go do the job, and they bring it to me, and get it all edited, and I organize my team to go do like events, weddings, and stuff. So I don't have to be there, but at the same time, I'm the main person. People call me, and then I send my guys out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your skill is photography. You do photography personally.
Yes, I do
videography.
photography. Yeah, videography
and DJing.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all. It all started as a hobby.
Okay.
But it ended up like people hitting me up, calling me for like events here and there. It started like little kids, shoots, and then here and there, and then it went big, like weddings. People started using me for their weddings, and I guess they like what I do. So.
All right. Great to know. So, which one do you personally love doing most among these three? DJing, photography, or videography?
I think I like the DJing because it's more fun. I like to see people, happy, having fun, because I like how as soon as people see me, they are happy to see me, So they hear like DJ JP is the DJ, they're like, wow, then it's gonna be lit. I like that way, like that one more than doing that. Photography. Photography is a hobby as well, but I think I would say DJing is more fun,
Great. Reason I ask you is I was going to ask you, how exactly did you become a DJ?
Okay. It started way back. Let's say 2009 when I met my friend called DJ Easy Money. And also DJ VJ. Yeah, they put me on. Like I used to carry their bags for them. Like. This thing wasn't something I just started. Like people just think like I do everything, why you do everything, but nah. I started helping them, grabbing their bags for them, their wires and stuff, and Easy Money started showing me stuff that I started feeling more interested in this, and I was like, wow, it's fun, I see the crowd, it was fun for me, so I was like, all right, why don't I just do it, do it if I can, and then I tried with DJ VJ. He put me on the Limelight. He put me to more gigs, and people started, giving me more good feedbacks. And he was like, "Yeah, you got it, man. You can do it." Yeah.
Perfect. So that's great. That's how you did it, right? Is that how people usually become DJs, or is that specific?
I think people need to do the same thing because like you have to know how to wire stuff. You can't just be a DJ and not know nothing about wiring, like, plugging stuff in, the sound quality, like all this stuff. Like you have to be behind the scenes, learn from somebody, little by little. It could take years. Like this thing I'm doing, it didn't take me like just one day I just woke up to be a DJ. Nah, this thing was something that I was behind the scenes helping people out, and then I got to it. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't say there is you have to go to school for it or anything like that?
Nah, you don't. You can go to school for it and you still suck. Because it's just something that you have to practice. You got to keep practicing, and then just know how to sing stuff. Like the music wise, you just got to know like how to what song to play next, what song people like at events.
Okay.
That's one thing a lot of people don't know. Most DJs, they just go play anything they like. No, you can't play what you like.
Right.
You have to play what the crowd likes.
Gotcha.
And that's what they got it all mistake, you know. They got it all messed up, yeah.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So in your opinion, you don't think it's necessary to do any formal training? You think when people have you on the job, training you is like a better way to learn?
Like I was saying, you can, you have to start from, you know, learning how to wire stuff.
Okay.
Then you can move to practicing,
okay.
you know, and then once you are good on the transitions, and then from there you can go from transitions to doing small gigs from the house, baby shower, small stuff.
Right.
And then you'll be ready for big gigs like weddings.
Okay.
Because for somebody to recommend you for their wedding, you have to be good.
Okay, gotcha.
He got to trust you because people pay a lot of money for their weddings. Like,
exactly.
So I respect people's money. Like, you know, they pay thousands of money. So if somebody's going to pick you as their DJ for their wedding, that means you are a good DJ.
I got you.
Or a good photographer or a good videographer.
Right.
Because you can't mess their wedding up or whatever, you know, they're doing. Because it's a once-in-a-lifetime gig.
Exactly.
And once you mess up, that's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in this day of social media, do you think it's an avenue on social media to also learn from? Like YouTube videos?
Oh, yeah. You can actually, like me, like I learned from, I was lucky enough to meet Deejay, VJ, and Easy Money.
Okay.
And then they taught me most of the stuff that I do. So like most of the stuff I do is like I'm mimicking them. Like I know both of them, like their style and stuff.
Right,
you know.
Right.
So like, but if you don't have somebody that you look up to like that, you can go on YouTube, learn how to transition.
I got you.
And second of all, you have to know your crowd.
Okay.
Yeah, people get a mistake. Like you come to events and they want you to play anything. They tell, oh, DJ, can you play this? And I'm like, oh, no, I can't play this because I know this crowd. This is what they want.
Right.
Yeah. So I can't just play anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that there are a lot of events. You mentioned baby showers. You mentioned parties. You mentioned, you know, a lot of different events that people want music at. But how does a person transition? Because I know on the first day you don't get a wedding to shoot.
Yeah.
How do you maneuver your way into weddings? How do you do that?
All right. So I would say from baby showers.
Okay.
Okay. So most people will want to like get it like a big wedding right from the spot. Nah, you have to start from somewhere, and then little by little you're gonna build your crowd. People gonna notice you. Like the more they see, you know, you playing music, they will be like, okay, this guy, he's good. I got my first big wedding from a shower.
Okay.
It was a small shower. This guy was just watching me like, damn, this guy's good. No, I need you to play my wedding. And this wedding was like 300 people in that wedding.
Wow.
It was big. That was my first big wedding. And that one too gave me the big, like, my breakthrough, like straight up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from what you said, would you say getting into weddings comes with some kind of luck or anything special?
It's not.
Your performance, is that what you think?
Yes, your performance.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't just want to get a gig like a wedding, tell somebody you want to DJ for them. It doesn't work that way. It's your performance.
Okay.
Because once the guests walk in and they know you are playing, they feel more happy, and then you know that's why you see most of my gigs. You see people are like enjoying it because once they enter, they see me, they're like, oh, this guy, he's lit. He's already lit.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. So, again, back to different events. I know you mentioned a lot of events. You know, some are big, some are small. But do you think weddings pay the most when it comes to DJing?
Weddings pay the most, but the whole thing is you have to know, like, you have to invest in this. Whatever you do, I mean, if you just DJing, you're gonna get some money, but you're not gonna get all. So whatever you do, you have to, like I'm saying, you have to invest in it. You add stuff to it, lighting, smoke, cloud, all this stuff, and it's gonna add up to your money. So you can be working out with a whole bunch of money. If you add all this stuff, you will invest into your business. Because once you're a DJ, people come to you, they want everything from you. Some of them want everything from you, but some people want to go like they just book you for DJ and go get lighting from somewhere. I mean, that's why I do everything.
Right.
I get the package and I send my guys. It's not only me that's doing it. I have my guys behind the scene. They help me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, I get what you're saying, but if you're comparing this to like a baby shower or a party, or do you think doing weddings specifically is what pays more, or it depends on the hours of time you spend, or it depends on because there's a lot of DJs they want to get into weddings because they probably think weddings pay more because people invest in their weddings. So do you think it's just the weddings that pay more, or it depends on the size or the time of the event? What do you think?
I think weddings pay more.
You think so?
Weddings pay more because you charge based on the hours, and some people might need you for their ceremony as well, and they will want other stuff like I was saying, lighting and all this stuff. So like it adds up to your money, and your money goes up.
I got you.
So, but if you do baby shower, it's just simple. You just don't, you know. Some people will get lighting, but they wouldn't get it. And then let's say if you are doing like a small party, house party, you know, you don't get much. Just you know, so you have to work your way up to like weddings. You have to start from like I was saying, like from like small parties, like house parties, and then you can get to those, you know, bigger events.
Okay. Well, since you do everything, video, videography, photography, DJing, lighting, the fog, you know,
staging,
nice,
floor wrap, and all that stuff. The
staging and everything, all that floor, all that great stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you questions collectively based on everything.
Okay, cool.
Right? So if you're performing all this, this package, if you're performing all these little things for people, you know, as a package, do you think that parties or engagements or bar mitzvahs, or what do you think pays more? Is it the weddings that gives you better money for all that you do?
I'll say weddings.
You say weddings? Okay.
Weddings, I get more money for weddings.
All right. So I know, you know, COVID has happened. A lot of things, even prior to COVID. People cancel, you know. People, how do you deal with cancellations, lawsuits, angry customers? How do you deal with stuff like that?
That's where it comes to contracts. Like if you're doing business, trust me, you have to work with contract. Like, so based on my contracts, you put stuff in like even you can only change dates. You can actually like cancel. So if you cancel, you're lost. You know. So during this COVID, this contracting helped me a lot. So most people made their deposit. They only have a choice to either move their date or they lose their money.
I got you.
And I mean, I feel bad for them. At the same time, they gotta understand us too, because we losing. If we're gonna give everybody's money back, then it's gonna bring a whole lot of problem for us as well. You know?
That's true.
Because sometimes we book a whole through the whole month. So yeah, that one will be probably free.
I got you.
Refund people's money back to them like that.
It's gonna be hard. Right?
Yeah.
Good. So there are a lot of people sitting out getting into, you know, this stuff that you do, all this great stuff. I think the name on Instagram is We Do All Media.
We do all media. That's my video page on Instagram. And I actually have JP Photography VA. That's my photography page. And I also have DJ JP events. That's where I'll post all my events, like all those party stuff, the fun stuff. So if you go there, you can actually go through all the videos and you see how people are enjoying themselves.
I got you.
So right there, you will know, oh, this is my guy to pick. You know?
Okay. So for people that are trying to get into this stuff, what is the truth? What do they see from the outside that they don't see when they get inside? What is the? Because I know a lot of people expect different things when they are. Oh, this guy's a DJ. This guy does this. He's this. What's the truth? What do they see from the outside that is really not happening, or what don't they see that is really happening?
Most of them think it's easy. Oh man, I could do that. Oh man, this. I want to be like him. I want to do this. I want to do that. But they don't know what we go through, like based on price wise. You're talking to your clients, like, you know, like promotion, and based on like, let's say like your like the stress that we go through. Like, oh, I could be on the phone with a client, like talking for like hours. at night, the day before their wedding, arranging their songs, their entry songs, their first dance, all that stuff. People don't know. We go through all this, and even people will still come to the door and still change their music.
Right.
So it's like it gives us so much stress, and sometimes we have less time to set up. You have to make sure your team like does everything on point, so you don't mess up. Because once you mess up, that's it.
Right.
Your client, I mean, you lose your trust. Some people will insult you. You know, yeah, we get all that. Those stress, it comes to me at the end of the day because I'm the main boss.
Right.
I'm the main guy who actually went ahead and took the gig.
Exactly.
So that's why, like, if you see me at an event, most people think, like, I don't want to talk to them or I just ignore them. Nah, I'm just trying to make sure I do the job, execute exactly what they pay me for. Because if I don't do it, trust me, they're gonna come up. I mean, after everything is done, they're gonna come after me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's not like I ignore people or nah. I'm just trying to make sure I stay focused.
Right.
Even the music wise, everything is arranged on the paper, like their entries and stuff. So if I'm talking to you, I turn and I'm talking to you for a second. I turn back. Trust me, I'm gonna forget what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna mess up. You know, because like just based on those entries and stuff, that one is arranged, but the rest is freestyling.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I got you. Thank you very much for the insight. That's good to know. For somebody trying to get into it, that you know that you have these tips.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, with it seems like you enjoy what you do a lot.
Yeah.
And we thank
you
for we thank you for honoring us.
It's good. I mean, one thing about this is doing something that you love to do and making money at the same time, and then having fun.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
so okay. With all that, how do you think this business that you're in has shaped your life? Has it changed you? Has it shaped you, changed you for the better, for the worse in any way, do you think?
It has taught me to be more disciplined, and you have to be more respectful. And it has taught me a whole lot, like how to like see people. Whenever you are performing, you have to actually like focus, like you have to be more focused on this in this business, and you have to be more truthful.
I got you.
Be more truthful to this. Like, you have to be like trustworthy based on your words. Like, you have to be on time. All that stuff.
Right.
Like, once you're late, the client can be mad at you. They can curse you out and all that stuff. Yeah, we get all that.
Okay.
Yeah. So he has taught me to be more disciplined. Trying to stay focused as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have a lot on your plate from what you're saying. How tasking is the job on your physically? How difficult is it for to go through a day's work doing all these things? How is it on your body physically? People don't know that part of it, but standing all day,
lifting the speakers up,
putting this together, all this standing for 10 hours a day. All that stuff.
Okay. I think I've done it for a while, so I'm used to it. And but lifting them speakers is not easy. It's not, especially subwoofers and all this stuff. Bringing them lights in, walking around, standing on your feet all day. Making sure everything is on point.
Right.
Because once you mess up, right? There's one thing about this. Like, we have so many people in Virginia that want to do what you're doing.
Right.
So many people that wish they got the gig that you are doing.
Exactly.
So you have to make sure, you have to be focused. You have to make sure you don't mess up, because your mess up is somebody's win.
Exactly.
Because people are already fighting behind scenes trying to get your gig. Exactly. So you have to make sure like you execute everything you said.
Right.
And then to make your client happy. Because if you don't do that, trust me, they're gonna be like, oh, I told you, he's gonna mess up. And then the next thing, they're gonna be talking about you. It's gonna ruin your name, your business, and everything. So I try as much as possible to make sure to do everything. Okay. Make sure everything is on point.
Great. Like I always go back to, you're doing a great job. You're doing great things around here. Yeah. But what inspires you to keep doing what you're doing, and how do you improve upon yourself and your skills?
Okay. I've taught myself to be more like, let's say, every year do something different, add something to it, invest more. like, you know, because looking at from a Ghanaian like events and looking from the white man's weddings and stuff, we are doing less. So why don't you just add more, invest more, add all this stuff to it to make it more like, you know, and because nowadays things are changing. At first we don't used to do lights. Now everybody want to do lights, floor, wrap, sparks, cloud, and, you know, have a good DJ as well. So like, if you don't step up your game, then I'm sorry, like people gonna be choosing me out after, you know, against you, you know. So it just people, some people don't understand why people pick me. They think I get my gigs based on the lighting and the stuff that I do. No, you come to my events, it's lit. People are dancing. So I felt like, okay, I'm good at DJing. What is next? I'm good at smoke. What is next? You know, so it's like, I felt like, no, I need to invest in whatever people have approved me of, like, you know, people love me for. So so adding all this stuff make it more like a plus. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, as hard as the job is that you do, why do you wake up every day and do it? What is inside you? What inspires you to keep going?
I think I like the beauty of it.
Okay.
Doing all this lighting, you walk to the reception. I like to see the smile in people's face. Like they walk into your wedding reception, it's like, wow, the light is popping, everything cloud, everything is look nice in there. You know, I like the beauty of it and the fun of it as well. So it's like, I mean, I get excited like if somebody hit me up with that same energy, the same vibe, like, yo, make sure my wedding is lit. I'm like, all right, cool, I got you, man. You know me. I'll make sure your wedding is lit. Yeah. Perfect. That's what makes it like I wake up every day like, oh man, I want to just do better than yesterday, you know. If this wedding is lit, I want to be more lit. Just do my research, go on YouTube, see what is lit out there, get all this music, you know, arrange it in order, come to the event and execute it. Like, you know.
Great. Yeah. I know you said you started doing these things since like early 2000s or
2000,
mid 2000s.
Let's say 2009.
2009. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. That's a long time. Behind scenes.
Yes. That's it wasn't 12 years.
Yep. Wow.
Do you wish throughout your journey you had done anything differently?
I wish I knew all these things earlier.
Okay.
Because I wasted money doing unnecessary stuff. I was doing a recording studio, and boys wasn't paying that much. But I spent a whole bunch of money that I could have spent in this, and I would have been more richer by now, you know, because all those studio stuff wasn't cheap. Yeah, it wasn't at all. And these boys would come, they want to record for free. And I felt like, oh man. So, I mean, a big shout out to VJ, and like he actually took me out of this. He's like, no, man, you can do this and make more money.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good story there. So we all know what's going on with this pandemic that started around 2019. How has it affected your business in respect to the video work, photography work? Like, how has it affected your business?
Like I was saying, it hasn't affected because I'm basically paid throughout the whole year. So and based on my contracts, you can't cancel. You can only move it. So I mean,
so you're still getting
and so far as I've already booked almost throughout the year. I should be okay, you know, because most people they barely get gigs, and and I thank God, you know, based on what I've chosen to do, people respect it and people are like, you know, like giving me like more, telling their friends, you know, about me,
more recommendations,
you know, more recommendations here and there, you know. So like it hasn't affected me basically.
Okay, great.
I mean, even if I don't DJ, I have stuff out there.
Okay.
You see, people renting my stuff. You know, I could be like, I don't have to DJ for like a week or so, and or 2 a month, and I'm good. Because the money that I'm getting can be more than what I'm doing DJing.
Okay.
So it's like,
Right.
that's what I'm saying, like invest in yourself, like invest in yourself. It doesn't matter how much it costs.
Right.
10K, whatever, just invest. Money, I mean, it wouldn't come as quick as you want,
Right.
but once you invest, trust me, the money will keep coming back, and you're doing a good job as well. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So as far as you're concerned, even this COVID season, you're working like it's no COVID.
I'm still making my money.
Exactly.
I'm not worried about that.
Perfect.
Yeah, and people are still booking for 2021 anyways.
Gotcha.
So I'm good, yeah.
Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
Great story there. So, like we talked about throughout this, we've been seeing what people are doing, what you are doing, what's going on. And of course, people have come to you, want to learn, and I've seen you with different gigs with people by your side trying to learn from you. So, for people that you haven't met, who you don't know, this is going out there, for people that don't even know you.
Yeah.
They're trying to get into this stuff. They're in life somewhere where they want to see what they can do. They're also in parts where they want to know what they can also get themselves into, be it photography, videography, DJing. What advice do you have for people like that that's trying to get into this business?
First, invest. Second, practice. You can start from your own daughter, take pictures of them, just, and then start taking little, as soon as you start posting your stuff, people want to call you to take pictures for them. It could be family, do it for free, whatever, and then from there, more recommendations, and then it will start building up. It will start building, then it goes to shower.
Right.
And then a little party, outdoor here and there, and then you get to the weddings.
Right.
Yeah. And then sometimes you can even take it to concerts and stuff.
Right.
Well.
So don't give up. Keep pushing.
Yeah, keep pushing. Just don't give up. And one thing about this is you have to have the ambition for it. This is not just fun. You just have to have the ambition for it. Like if it's not something that you really love to do, then I don't think you should do it. Because some people want to do this because of money.
Right.
Some people want to do this because of fame.
Yeah, right.
What if you don't get famous, then it dies.
Yeah, right.
Right there, because all this stuff that I'm doing was something that I love to do. Like I used to be like at home on my bed, DJing.
Right.
My mom would be like, "You won't sleep?" Nah, because this is something I love to do.
Right.
And because of that, we'll never die. I feel like it's something I love. I wake up every day, and I will go do it, and I love doing it. And based on that, I also make money out of it.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because people have called me, man. I like to do this kind of stuff, man. It looks good, man. I think.
And for a while, you don't see them no
girls,
more.
Man, can I do it?
Oh yeah, some people think that's the funny part.
It looks fun.
Okay, I try to have people that be like, man, because of this, like. They see all the girls that I'm taking pictures of. They're like, oh, because of that, man, I want to be a photographer.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
Dude, you don't know what we go through.
Exactly.
We don't sleep. we have sleepless nights. Like we have to edit pictures. Clients are on us. Like we have it's crazy. Editing is not easy. And if you don't have time, forget it. You have to have time.
Right.
Time is everything on this.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very, very much for the rich information that you've given us, man. I know somebody's out there who's going to be blessed to hear this information. They're going to love it. They're going to learn from it.
Yeah.
And also start on their journey. Thank you very much.
Okay. You're welcome. All right.
All right.